What if I told you there was something you could take just 3 times a week that could lower your risk of death, protect your heart and sharpen your mind? Something that triggers BDNF, the brain's growth factor, helping your memory grow stronger. Something that releases what the scientists call hope molecules, tiny messengers from your muscles that lift your mood, fight stress and ease anxiety. And something that can even grow the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, the part of your brain linked to motivation, endurance and resilience. It powers up your mitochondria, your body's energy engines. It protects your telomeres, slowing the clock of aging itself. It helps you sleep deeper, eat better, and even makes you more connected to others. It sounds like a miracle drug, but it's not found in a pill, it's found in running. You may have noticed that there's a massive running boom going on right now across the world, and you may be pondering, why is it that so many people are deciding to lace up and go for a run? Why is it that so many are queuing up outside of their local running stores, buying the latest, greatest and most expensive pair of running shoes available? What is going on inside of all of these secret running clubs? What type of wizardry is going on in there? Let me get the big one out of the way. Running can make you live longer. Large studies show that you are 30 to 45% less likely to die prematurely compared to non-runners. So just think about that for a minute. If you run consistently, you can add years to your life. That is not a small thing. That is huge, literally life-changing. And the thing is, you don't have to run marathons or ultra marathons to reap the longevity benefits of running. Studies show that if you run 20, 25 minutes, 2, maybe 3 times a week, can add years to your life. And before we continue, let's not forget, you get all of these benefits for free. Running is free. It is really. Want to look younger? Running can help you with that. The secret sauce is in these tiny things called telomeres, the protective caps at the end of your DNA. And basically, they shorten as you age. But studies show that runners have longer telomeres. So when we say running can make you look younger, there's real science evidence to back it up. I hope you're following, because there's more. It just gets better and better. Running increases the size of the hippocampus, which is the part of the brain that is vital for memory and learning. And that's not all. Your brain produces something called BDNF. No, not a boy band from the early 1990s. It stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Try saying that after a long run. It acts like a fertilizer for your brain cells. BDNF can help your new brain cells grow and build stronger connections between them. This means better memory, sharper focus, and quicker learning. Running can actually rewire your brain, make your brain grow, make you more intelligent, and the list goes on. Running helps grow your anterior mid-cingulate cortex, AMCC for those who can't pronounce it correctly. This is the area of your brain that's responsible for motivation, endurance, and resilience. Running strengthens this part of your brain. And the more you run, the more this area of your brain grows, so the more you'll want to do it. It's a positive cycle. So if you want to be like David Goggins,
good, 22! Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
And you want to grow your AMCC, run. And then there is these fascinating things called hope molecules that really help with your mental health. When you go for a run, your muscles secrete these myokines that are sent to your brain, and they can then regulate your mood. They can lower stress, lower anxiety. You would have heard of the happy chemicals: dopamine, endorphin, serotonin, your body's natural pain reliever, mood regulator, and making you feel good about yourself. And these chemicals are produced in abundance when you go for a run. And at the start of your run, you may not feel great, but I can guarantee by the end of the run, once these chemicals have circulated around your body, you'll feel so much better. And if you're lucky, if you hit the jackpot, you may achieve the runner's high. It's a real thing. It doesn't happen on every single run, because if it did, we'd be out running all day, every day, and no work would get done. But when it does happen, you feel euphoric, your mind is clear, you feel content, happy, you'll be floating on your run. You'll just feel absolutely fantastic. Mitochondrial biogenesis. This is where the mitochondria, the small energy power plants in your muscles, grow and get better at managing energy more efficiently. Ultimate meaning you're going to get less tired. So the more you run, the less tired you'll get over time. And the process is driven by a protein that scientists call the master regulator. Running is also known to improve immunity, which means ultimately you won't get as sick as often. It gets you out and about, it gets your vitamin D levels up, aerobic capacity. This is the optimum rate that your muscles, lungs and heart can use oxygen while you're running. It's often referred to as VO2 max. If you have a higher VO2 max, that means your heart and lungs are more effectively supplying blood to your muscles, and that your muscles are efficiently extracting and using that oxygen from your blood. That's why a high VO2 max is a really good indicator of a high fitness level. I predict if you start running today, within 6 months, your cardiometabolic health will improve. So that's things like cholesterol levels, blood pressure, how your body regulates blood sugar levels and your resting heart rate. All of those things will go in the right direction. Resting heart rate is really important. The more you run, the lower your resting heart rate will be. What that means is your heart is going to be fitter. It doesn't need to pump as regularly to get all of that blood and oxygen around your body. Before you know it, you'll be taking the stairs rather than the elevator. You'll be carrying all of your shopping in one hand and you'll be able to do all of your ironing in half the time. It's going to improve your sleep. It's going to make your sleep quicker, longer and deeper. Once you start to run, you're going to feel tired, so you'll want to get to sleep. And you'll soon realise that if you have to get up very early for a long run, you need sleep. So sleep will change. Your sleep patterns will change. Nutrition choices are indirectly affected due to running. You'll soon realise once you've run for a few weeks that you can't get away with eating unhealthy foods all of the time, especially before a run. That's not to say you can't have bad foods or takeaways, but you'll soon realise if you have something really bad and you try and run, you're not going to feel at your best. It's going to affect your performance. So you're going to start to make better food choices. It's going to improve your metabolic rate. You're going to burn fat more efficiently. It's great for your muscles, your tendons and your ligaments. It's going to strengthen those. It's good for your bones. But Paul, running's bad for your knees. When you get old, you won't be able to walk. There's lots of studies that counteract that. Runners have strong knees. In a world where we're becoming more and more socially isolated, running has the power to bring us all together. The plethora of running clubs and running communities where we share the same struggles, challenges, goals, the motivation, the camaraderie has the ability to reconnect us once again. Even if you're a solo runner, the wave, the nod to a passerby will reconnect you socially. I truly believe the world is a better place because of running. And if you're able to run, I would highly recommend it. The benefits are truly life-changing. And the really good thing is these benefits don't take long to kick in. If you start running today, weeks 1 and 2, yes, running will suck. Your body may hurt, your muscles may ache, but your body will start to release those endorphins and dopamine. You'll have an instant mood lift. The myokines will start to circulate. You'll become less stressful and anxious, and your sleep quality will improve. You'll have deeper and longer sleep, and you'll feel like you have more energy. And if you stick at it, and you keep consistent, by month 1, you'll have noticeable differences in how your lungs react when you're running. You'll have better oxygen efficiency. Those all-important BDNFs will kick in, giving you better memory, and you'll be able to learn quicker. You'll also be looking for healthier foods. You're turning into a runner, and your blood pressure and that important resting heart rate will start to drop. By month 3, and this is where most beginner runners stop, if you keep going, you'll start to look younger. Your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments will start to adapt. You'll have fewer aches, more resilience. The all-important anterior mid-cingulate cortex will start to grow, giving you more motivation, more endurance, and running will start to become more easier. It'll feel more automatic. It's a habit. By month 6, this is where the real magic happens. If you keep running, into month 6, you'll have way more energy, way better endurance. You'll be able to run further, run farther, run faster. Your immune system would have strengthened. You may notice that you'll have fewer colds and illness. You'll have greater emotional regulation. You'll have sharper focus and you're not trying to run anymore. You're now a runner. And if you see it through to the first year, this is where everything really happens. You start to lower the risk of heart disease. Your biological age is going to be younger than your actual age. You'll have stronger bones and joints. You'll have resilience, grit and stress tolerance that you never had before. Running is now part of your life. It's not just shaped your health, but it's reshaped who you are. So if you've enjoyed that video, don't forget to like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So I'm just gonna go for a run. Hopefully those happy chemicals will kick in. Until the next one, I'll see you very soon.